Neal here. I am the magnet coordinator at Neal. I am here with an amazing group of teachers. We got the Brady Bunch squares. I'm looking down at my family here. We've got a great bunch of electives teachers that we are talking with today. We want to just give you guys as much information about Neal that we can. We wanted to just have a chat. So I'm going to start out by asking some questions to my amazing STEM teachers. We've got a couple here, Mr. Heyer and Miss Ellis. They are ready and willing to tell us about STEM because there's a lot of middle schools in Durham that have STEM programming, and we just want to know what sets Neal's STEM program apart from other middle schools, and what do you guys have to offer?
I'd say that the very first thing is that we're a project lead the way school. So part of our STEM magnet offerings are the Project Lead the Way, also known as PLTW offerings. For anybody that's not familiar with Project Lead the Way is a national organization that helps offer curriculum to students and train teachers to teach science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in a multidisciplinary environment. So instead of just teaching a math principle, instead of just teaching about life sciences or biology or architecture or design and modeling, we teach that all together. So you might have students that are working on a concept that would typically be thought of as math, but it relates to something related to design and modeling, and they'll actually use that. It's also project-based learning. So instead of maybe the way that I was taught, where we work from chapter to chapter to chapter, we work from project to project to project. Each project has a focus. So for example, for our sixth graders, the class that they take is Project Lead the Way, Design and Modeling. And in that, they might work with measuring, but they're also working with measuring and using it to model something on a scale. One of the very first design projects that is offered for that class, one of the first things that they work on is a foot orthosis. So oftentimes we've had an orthotics professional or an orthotist come in and explain, here's what I do, here's how it relates, here's how what you're going to be doing relates to my career. And then they actually start working with materials, it's cardboard, there may be some pipe cleaners involved. It's not always as materials that are used in the profession initially, but they'll work to build that foot orthosis to solve the problem. So that does involve math. It does involve the science of the disease process. It does involve engineering because they're using materials. It does involve mathematics because they're building things to scale. So I think that's just one example of the classes that we offer. And for anybody that is finishing the fifth grade, if your son or daughter's finishing the fifth grade, maybe you would consider having them come to Neal specifically so that they can take those Project Lead the Way Gateway classes. Anybody that wants to know more information about that could look up Project Lead the Way or pltw.org. And again, the class that we teach for incoming students to Neal in the sixth grade is Design and Modeling, and it's one of the Project Lead the Way Gateway programs.
Thank you, Mr. Heyer, for yours. I'm Miss Ellis, and I'm the business entrepreneurship teacher here at Neal. I bring to Neal not only experience with education, but with business, marketing, and banking, and retail. I've done them all. And with the class that I teach in the sixth grade, it's called Business Entrepreneurship. And when you come into sixth grade, you can actually have me 3 years because I teach sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, and it's a building block, basically. The sixth grade class is Business and Entrepreneurship, where we teach you about personal character, skills, and things that are needed to be an entrepreneur. We also learn about economic systems. We learn about business activities, and each year you're going to get a dose of the entrepreneurship part because the careers are built in with it. You're going to learn about different careers within the entrepreneurship and being an entrepreneur. What sixth grade is really basic, the groundwork to help you know what an actual entrepreneur is, and then you know how you can be an entrepreneur even as a sixth grader. You can have your own business as a sixth grader. It's kind of to get you, designed to get you excited and thinking about what you want to do when you get older. And if you stick with me through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, by the time you get ready to go to high school, you should be able to have your own successful entrepreneurial business planned and designed and ready for work. Some of the things that we do projects based on what are we talk about some of the specific entrepreneurs that's listed in the curriculum, and we help you research them to see what they did to become an entrepreneur, the skills they needed, some of the people that helped them along the way, some of the avenues that you need to pursue to help you be prepared to be the best that you can be when you actually start your own business. And once you get to the 8th grade, the class is actually called business activities, but it's by the time you get there, you're not only talking about being an entrepreneur, you're also able to talk about careers in marketing, careers in finance, all the avenues that go along with business itself. So it's a business class, it's an entrepreneur class, all wrapped up into one big package. And I hope that you'll decide to try it, give it a shot. I'll be more than happy to have you in my class, and I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Ms. Ellis and Mr. Heyer. That sounds amazing. We're